Hey, welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about a very peculiar experience. I want to talk to you about how this experience cemented the idea that gangstalkers had access to my mind. This experience made me believe that gangstalkers had the power to inject images in my brain. So I was at the gym and I began listening to this song by Marilyn Manson called Mechanical Animals. So I went on a rock, metal, Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson binge where that's all I was listening to. And this song, Mechanical Animals, I like a lot. So I was listening to it a lot. So I'm gonna read you the lyrics. And I'm just gonna read you all the lyrics, alright? Well, only into the part that is important. And it goes like this. We were neurophobic and perfect the day that we lost our souls. Maybe we weren't so human, but if we cry, we will rust. And I was a hand grenade that never stopped exploding. You were automatic and as hollow as the Owen God. I am never gonna be the one for you. I'm never gonna save the world from you. They'll never be good to you, bad to you. They'll never be anything at all. You were my mechanical bride, a pheno Barbie doll, a manic queen of depression with the face of a dead star. So, whenever I would listen to this, the part that the song says, I'm never gonna be the one for you. I'm never gonna save the world from you. They'll never be good to you, bad to you. They'll never be anything at all. In my mind, I was like, oh God, this song is talking about the gangstalkers. But then when it got to the part talking about you were my mechanical bride, a pheno Barbie doll, a manic queen of depression with the face of a dead star, I wondered out loud, what would the face of a dead star look like? And I had no idea. No idea. So I threw this question out into the universe. And then I kept working out. And then the following day, I was listening again to Marilyn Manson. And then this song came up when I was driving to work. So when the song played and it got to the part with the face of a dead star, an image of the face of a dead star just popped out in my brain. Like it covered all my vision. It was literally put in front of me. I had like my brain created, it answered my question, my subconscious mind. It put the face of a dead star in black and white. And then I felt a heaviness because this is not an image that I consciously created. My subconscious just made it up. And it was such an ugly, and it was depressing. It looked like the face of a dead star. But then as the song kept going, then the face of the cover of Marilyn Manson. Let me pull it out. And then this right here, it literally, like that face was like, I feel like it was almost like projected into my vision, and it was like super close to me, and it was so detailed. And I just felt like gangstalkers were laughing at me because it was so detailed and it was so ugly. And then I told myself, do not react. I was shocked because I was so sure that gangstalkers put the image of a dead star in my head because I had no idea what a dead star looked like. And I had never and I didn't actively put the image of Marilyn Manson's ugly face right here. And it was just so real. I was so convinced that they literally just put that on top in front of my optic nerve. And yeah, it was surreal because my subconscious mind just did that by itself. I didn't create the image of a Death Star. It just, my brain would just answer the question. But the thing is that I was so disassociated from my own mind at that point that my brain just did that. And then this is where I got the first clue that it wasn't done by gangstalkers. It was when the face was there, I made him dance. I made Marilyn Manson just dance in like the stupidest way possible. And I began laughing, and then I was like, well, I have control of it. That's weird. If gangstalkers did this, I shouldn't have control of it. But that I guess I had just not used my imagination in so long, because it was so busy thinking about gangstalkers that I just hadn't used it in a long time. So I just began having fun with it. I began making Marilyn Manson dance, and then I put my coworker's face on Marilyn Manson's body, and then I began dancing, and I was just like a kid using my imagination. But that was the first time where I was like, okay, what is going on? If gangstalkers are putting these images in my head, how can I still control them? And there you go. That was one of my first clues to figuring out that it was just all a delusion created by my imagination. That gangstalking disassociates you from your own imagination to such an extent that yourself, your internal narrative, your subconscious becomes a stranger. And it becomes a stranger so hard that you begin attributing its actions to an outside force. That's all I have to say for this story. Thank you so much for watching.